What's up, y'all? It's BWADE. I am excited to walk you through my 4 favorite picks for the MLB on Sunday. I'm going to walk you through that data and the analysis, kind of explain to you why I like these picks, why I decided to put my money on them. Now, as we know, this is sports betting. Anything can happen, so always bet responsibly, guys. Now, I'm still in Delaware visiting families. So you'll see things are a little different around me, but still doing the research, still pumping out picks for y'all. That is one thing I will always do. Now, looking at how we did I didn't do any MLB picks for today, Saturday. I did do a WNBA video for y'all. We hit 3 out of the 4 picks on that. Good reads on all of them. Sonia Citron was on pace to go over, but they got blown the fuck out, and so she didn't really play much in the 4th quarter. But the other 3 hit. We cashed a slip for 3.6x. If you tailed our picks, you were profitable. Looking at VIP, it was actually my wife's birthday today, so I didn't do any player props. It's the first day in over a year. The player props didn't go out, but I still did give out game picks, and we're still profitable on them, right? We went 4-2 on game picks. We swept our MLB picks 2-0, and we continue to make money over there, right? Yesterday was a rough day. Told you guys, like, I'm gonna own it. I let you know how we're doing. I try to be as honest as possible, but we bounce back. We always bounce back. I tell you guys that. You look at our chart for over the past month and you see it. There's dips, right? We don't hit every bet. Even some days we might lose a little bit, but we always bounce back with a profitable day. And over time, when you tail our picks, we make money. We're up over 18 units for the past 30 days. For the average VIP member that's putting like 100 on each game, it means you're up over $1,800 for the last 30 days. So we have that. We also have the player props that we crush those parlays consistently. If you want to get in VIP and get these picks sent to you every day, there's 2 ways that I have made for you guys to get in there. Really easy. One, you sign up using code MLB in the checkout, you get 80% off, and you pay $10 for a week of picks. That's the best deal you're going to find anywhere with some of the best picks. The other option, sign up on either of these apps I tell you about, Betr, Parlay Play. You sign up using my promo code, make a deposit, and then send me a screenshot, and I will hook you up with a free week of VIP. Both great options. It's just about whichever one's more convenient for you. Now, I also do an autographed giveaway every month, just as like a small way for me to be able to say thank you to you guys. This month we're doing a signed Mike Tyson boxing glove. I'm going to do the raffle on the 1st of September, so Monday. This is probably the last video where you'll have a chance to be entered. All you have to do to be entered is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and drop a comment. You do those 3 things, you will be entered to win that autographed boxing glove. I'm excited to give this one away, so make sure to do those 3 things. I want you to be entered, and then let's start getting into these picks. So I am starting out with Jesus Luzardo to go over 5.5 strikeouts. Really like this one. He's going up against the Braves. The Phillies actually they won in extra innings today, and they beat the Braves in, I think it's 3 straight now. Jesus Luzardo, in general, he's been going over this consistently, right? You look, he's hitting it in 63% of his games. He's averaging about 6.5 strikeouts per game. All we need is 6 here. You look over his last 10 games. He's hit this in 6 out of his last 9. Now, what I really like is at home, he's hit it in 77% of his games. He only missed this 3 times this year at home, which love to see that. And then when we look head to head, he's hit it in both games against Atlanta this year, and they were both on the road. So the fact that he got this against them on the road, where he has less strikeouts per game, gives me a ton of confidence that we are going to get over this 5.5 strikeout mark. I'm pairing that up with Yamamoto to go over 5.5 strikeouts as well. Now, he's hit this in 7 straight games, and he's hit it in 9 out of his last 10. Consistently getting over this number for us. Now, he is going up against a Dodgers team that doesn't strike out a ton. When we look at their strikeout numbers, I'm just going to pull this over here. you can see here they are. So they strike out just over 8 times per game. In the last 3 games, they're averaging 8.6 strikeouts per game, and on the road 8.6, and at home 7.5. So the fact that they are on the road is good for us. They're striking out about 8.6 times per game on the road. And when we look at Yamamoto against them, he's gone over twice and under twice. But the 2 games where he's gone over were both at home, right? Both games where he went under were on the road. So at home, he's hit 8 and 9 strikeouts against them. You see that here, averaging 8.5. And when we look at him over the season, again, he's hit this in 9 out of the last 10 games. And at home, he's hit it in 60%. So I don't love that, but again, he's consistently getting over this number. 9 out of the last 10 games is a pretty good mark for me. He got messed up by the Brewers back in the beginning of July. The Brewers have messed up a lot of people. And the fact that he's gone over this with 8 and 9 strikeouts in his 2 games against Arizona at home gives me a ton of confidence. So I am locking this in. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We are getting 2.4x for this on Parlay Play. Really like this app, and I use Parlay Play because either of these players have bumped on different apps, right? So they've bumped to 6.5 or 6 depending on what app you're looking at. We're getting both of them for 5.5 strikeouts on Parlay Play. They consistently have really good lines. If players start bumping, usually Parlay Play is the last one to move their lineup. They give us great payouts, ton of promos, and a great sign-up bonus. When you sign up using code BWADE, they're going to give you $5 for free. No deposit required for that. You just use code BWADE. They put $5 in your account. Then when you do decide to make a deposit, they're going to double that up to $100 as well. So ideally, you end up with a $105 sign-up bonus. It's free money. Easiest way to increase your bankroll. Just sign up on a new app using code BWADE and you get the free money. And when you send me that screenshot, I hook you up with a free week of VIP. You get all of our picks for the next week. I already told you guys how we're doing in VIP. It is consistently going up. So tap in, send me the screenshot, and then don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you get entered to win that signed Mike Tyson glove when I do that drawing on Monday. Let's get into these next 2. I'm going with Andre Plante to go over 3.5 strikeouts, and on the surface, when you look at it, he's 50-50, right? He's gone over in half of his games. He's averaging 3.65 strikeouts per game. So, like, on the surface, there's nothing to get too excited about here. But when you start to dig in and look at some of these splits, really like this. So, first, we're going to look on the road. He gets more strikeouts on the road than he does at home. It jumps from 3.6 to just about 4.4. So almost a whole extra strikeout per game on the road. And then when we look at him head-to-head, he's gone over in all 5 games against Cincinnati since the start of last season. That's a decent sample size too, like 5 games. 2 games this season, 1 on the road, 1 at home. He's hit it in both venues, hit it in all 3 games last year. So he gets this team out swinging, and again, he's hitting this in 8 out of his last 10 games on the road this season. So really like this one. Andre Plante over 3.5 strikeouts, and then Brady Singer under 2.5 earned runs. Again, this is another one that, like, on the surface doesn't look great, but 58% of games he stayed under, giving up about 2.4 earned runs per game. But he had a rough start to the season. I mean, you look at his first 8 games, he went over this in 6 of them. So he was getting beat up early. Now you look, and he's starting to string together some streaks where he's keeping teams under. And his last 6 games, he's only gone over this once, right? He's actually only given up 7 earned runs in his last 6 starts. So I love to see that. His last 3 starts, he's only given up a total of 2 earned runs. When we look at him at home, he's only given up 1 earned run in his last 3 starts at home. So he's been playing some of his best ball later in the season. And when we look head to head, he's faced St. Louis twice this year, and they only have one run in each game. One at home, one on the road. Again, both venues covered in that data set. And when we look as well at these head-to-head games, he didn't give up many hits either, right? Only 2 and 4 hits. So it's not like he was getting beat up, but he just kept them from scoring. He really shut them down all around. Didn't give up many hits. Didn't give up many runs. So in this third meeting, I expect him to keep them under 2.5 earned runs again, kind of like he's been doing these last 6 games, and both of his games against St. Louis this season. So I'm locking in Brady Singer under 2.5 earned runs. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting 3x for this on Betr. Betr continues to give us great promos. They give us multiple discounted picks every day. They're actually giving us a free Carson Beck pick for Sunday in his debut with Miami. So you can lock that in for a free entry. And then they're giving us like 2 to 4 discounts every day. When you take advantage of these, it's an easy way to build your bankroll. And their sign-up bonus, they just changed it, and it is probably the best sign-up bonus out there right now. When you sign up using code BWADE, they're going to give you $10 for free right from the start, and they're going to double that first deposit up to $200. So ideally, you can start out with a $210 sign-up bonus. You get all these discounted picks that you can jump on. And when you send me the screenshot of your first deposit on Betr, I'll hook you up with a free week of VIP as well. We already went over how we're doing, right? Profitable 6 out of the last 7 days in VIP game picks. We're up over 18 units for the last month. Player props continue to hit, guys. I want to help you win, right? I do tons of research to make sure our guys in VIP stay profitable. They stay happy. They keep making money. That is the goal. I want you to become part of our team and start making money with us. So whether you sign up on one of these apps and send me the screenshot, or you just use code MLB in the checkout, you get 80% off and get all of our picks for the next week for $10. Choice is yours, but tap in, start winning with us, and then don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you get entered to win that signed Mike Tyson glove. Appreciate you guys. Let's get some fucking bread.